Hey YouTube, Mr. KD here,
Mrs. Cool, Keto Diamond.
Keto Guru. This is day 70 of our keto and fitness journey. And I really need to look up and see how many days I'm on my keto journey. I think it's 170, 171, somewhere around there. And she's on 955?
9:59.
959, about all 4 days. That's the 4 days I worked. Got a lot to talk about. Did we make it to the gym? Find out in the chit chat. What's going on with me, with my back, and what's going on with her. And some of y'all probably seen a channel earlier, the video she posted earlier. I know some of y'all probably didn't. That's why we're going to talk about it on my channel also, because it's very, very important and needs addressing, and it's very serious. Well, possibly could be very serious. Hopefully it's nothing, but we're both worried about it. You'll find out here in a minute. But first, like, subscribe, share. Can't stress that enough. Share. You really, really help a lot when you share these videos. It gets it out. More people see it. The more you share it, the more people see it. And I am growing. Share it, and I might grow faster. I hope. I really like having all y'all here, and I want more people here. I want to reach out to as many people as I can. It's just a really nice feeling, and I could use those nice feelings in my life right now. Of course, I'm sure all of y'all could too.
That one's attached.
Let's get it going, people. It's time.
Alright guys, so hubby's friend recommended a place called Christo's. He got a cheeseburger and a side salad with ranch and a pickle. It's not very big, but I bet it's going to be expensive. What I got here is 5 vinegar-based barbecue wings. Although that sauce is making me a little nervous, I just decided to try them as their specialty. And I've got 5 lemon pepper wings on the way.
Alright, so let's talk about the good news. Yes, we did go to the gym. No, I did not work my upper body. Here's how it went down. We got there. The wife realized she left her headphones in the car because we drove the truck. She didn't want to break down. So she didn't want to do it without their headphones. I don't blame her. She's gotten used to listening to slap ham, and it kills the time and it takes your mind off the pain of the walking. And, well, mostly. So I understand that. So we decided to go eat, which you saw what we ate. She found some very good wings, but unfortunately they're not keto friendly. And I had a little bitty piece of carrot about that big. I mean, literally about the size of my pinky. It kicked me out of ketosis.
And I'm going to go ahead and tell y'all, I don't eat carrots, even the slither carrots in salad, because I have been kicked that way before.
Now, mind you, I've eaten all kinds of things that she has said, that's going to kick you. And it did not. And I can eat a chili at Wendy's. It don't kick me. I can have as many strawberries as I want. It does not kick me.
It's not fair.
That little bitty piece of carrot. I mean, it was just one little bitty, like you took a knife and shaved it off. Kicked me. It had to be that. Actually, it was probably too much carbs because I did have a chili that day too. And because y'all didn't see that, it didn't get recorded. But I did have a chili yesterday too.
Chili, a lot of strawberries, and that piece of carrot.
Yeah.
But you noticed it after the carrot.
But yeah, I did notice it after the carrot. So the carrot is what kicked me, but it could have just been too many carbs on top of the chili. And most likely that's what it was. Probably the carrot by itself probably would not have kicked me. I'm not going to test it to find out because my back has killed me today. Partially for being out of ketosis, but not just that. I'll let you go in a minute. I have had some relief though. My medication, Tramadol, which is what I take, does still work. And you know, before it wasn't, but now it's working again. But it's only for a few hours. So like when I take it, you know, after 30 minutes, it kicks in. The pain level goes way, way down. Not away. It's never went away, but it goes way, way down to where I barely notice it. But it only lasts for a few hours and it comes back in. Because the way Tramadol works, it's not actually a pain relief, it's a pain blocker. I'm still irritating the nerve while I work, even though I don't feel it. So when the pain comes back, it always comes back harder and stronger. And so now it feels like I got a hot knife stuck in my back, right where the pinched nerve is, and it's painful, very painful. But before I get into somebody else's comment that I need to address, I'm going to let the wife speak. She's going to tell you about her fascinating and stressful and long day.
I turned a 20-minute doctor's appointment of the doctor saying, you are perfectly healthy, and holy crap, we need to run a bunch of tests. I had a couple of different issues. A couple months ago, I was reading comments on YouTube and suddenly could not read. And my eyes got a little weird then.
Mind you, when she said she could not read, she could not comprehend what she was.
At first, the letters were just out of order.
Well, the way she explained it to me when it happened, it looked like a foreign language to her.
Yeah, it did. It did. I thought somebody was just screwing with me, and I was like, I told our son to come read this comment, please, and he could read it real fast, real easy. And I realized that comments I'd already answered were messed up too, and I was like, something's not right. The kids started talking about a chair and a recliner. Those two words would not register with me for anything in the world. I couldn't figure out what a chair and a recliner was, and I was like, I know these words. They're simple words, but I don't know what they mean.
She was coherent, so she knew something was wrong.
Yeah.
She knew she should know this stuff. She knew she should be able to read this stuff, but she just couldn't comprehend anything.
And I had enough sense to check my blood pressure and my blood sugar. I could read numbers fine, could not read words. I didn't know what was going on, and I was terrified. It probably lasted 3 to 5 minutes, and I was really freaked out by it.
Probably felt like it lasted forever, though.
It did. And I think I said that today too. Yeah, it did. It seemed like it lasted for hours, but realistically it was 3 to 5 minutes probably. And the doctor did say today that those can last 24 hours. Oof. And if what happened to me last night lasts for 24 hours,
I think I'd go to bed.
I think I might die though.
I think I would just close my eyes and go to bed.
Well, even with my eyes closed, it wasn't no better.
Let me tell you what happened last night, because she scared the living hell out of me. I'm not going to lie. I was terrified.
So now I have a better term for it, because Melanie High and Princess Ninja and Keto actually gave me a better word for what happened with my eye. This one right here was semi-okay. Everything was kind of blurry and fuzzy, but it was where it was supposed to be. But with this eye over here, the TV shrunk down and kind of started turning. And nothing was where it was supposed to be. Like, you know, when a head's on a body, the head's on the body. Well, for me, the head was like over here and the body was over there, and everything went weird. And she said it was like a kaleidoscope effect. And that is very much so what I've seen. And she said that she had that when she had AFib.
And I think that's what they're checking you for, isn't it?
That's what the heart monitor, they've got me on a 30-day heart monitor, is checking for is AFib. Plus they're going to do some other tests, some slightly invasive ones, and MRI and different stuff. And they did a screening for blood cancer, which I'm glad to get rid of, but I might have back.
When she started experiments last night, she yelled at me, "Get up, look at my eyes, get up, look at my eyes, something's wrong, something's wrong." Oh, she had me terrorized. So I jumped up, turned the light on, and look at her eyes. I'm like, what am I looking at? She's like, is one of them shot off to the side or something? No, they're both perfectly straight. I mean, this eye right here might have been just a little bit over further than it should have been, but it was hard to see, and then you couldn't really tell it unless you really looked at it. So it wasn't something that should have been affecting her vision that bad. And she just kept saying that it feels like they're cross-eyed. Like,
yeah, I felt like this eye was pointing straight, and this one was kind of doing an exorcist thing. I didn't know what was going on.
And if it was doing that, I think I'd have jumped up and ran out of the house, because I think she's possessed. And I already think she's evil.
But I think as a result of my eyes doing that, I got extremely nauseous. I mean, and I got dizzy. And I'm not usually like a nausea.
I'm not surprised that you got dizzy, though, with your eyes going around like that.
Right.
It probably
Well, I mean,
made
like I
you
said,
dizzy.
it was probably as a result of.
Yeah.
The eye thing probably caused the dizziness and the nausea. Seriously, if he wanted me to go to the hospital, he would have had to call 911. I could not have walked. I could not have stood up.
I would
have died. He'd have dropped me. I'm still a little chubby chick.
Maybe once or twice, but I'd picked her back up.
Just call 911. No, but...
Drag you by the ankles and drag you.
I get splinters in my ass. I'll be so mad at you later. But anyway, yeah, it was the weirdest thing. Those are the weirdest two things that have ever happened to me in my entire life. And then being within a couple months of each other and being odd. When I went to that heart doctor today, I wasn't really going to tell him because I was thinking maybe I need an eye doctor or I need a neurologist or something like that, or my general doctor or whatever. But when I told the nurse about the event, she said, no, you need to tell him. And it turns out, since it can be AFib, it can be strokes or something like that, he was the right doctor to tell.
It was good timing.
It was perfect timing.
God was looking out for you.
Yeah, so I did think about that earlier, that, how perfect could it be that it happened the night before where it was still fresh on my mind and I was still scared enough to remember to say something to a doctor. Because honestly, that other event scared the living hell out of me, but I had kind of forgotten about it. It's been several months now.
Yeah, I know. That's back in January, I think.
Yeah, it's been a while. So it did scare me, and I don't know what's going on, but I just had an echocardiogram. I just had my kidneys ultrasound. All my blood work is perfect, or was up until last week anyway. And I've gotten some new ones.
She just had some.
I had some blood drawn today.
Roller coaster they sent it through today, because when like she told you at the beginning, it was supposed to have been a 20-minute doctor visit, and it turned into a 4-hour visit. They sent her over here to get blood work. They hooked her up, and she had to sit there and wait for the insurance to approve it to a heart monitor. Yeah. And now she's got to go next week and do what?
Have that heart test. What they're going to do is put me to sleep, run a tube down my throat that is going to look at the back of my heart. It's called a TEE. It's like an echocardiogram, but it's...
As soon as she told me about it and said she was going to need a driver, I went straight into because I was on lunch, I went straight in and told my PC that, I'm going to need next Friday off.
And I need to stay very, very unstressed for the time being.
I'll be good. Mm-hmm. As good as I can be.
That'll be a first.
Your life's on the line, so I got motivation now. So, interesting day for the both of us. More so for her, because it's her that's going through it. But, obviously I care about her a lot, so I am extremely worried and scared and a little bit terrified. And
see, that's the damnedest thing.
From all the symptoms, all the things that she told me that it could be, migraines is the less of the evils. And we all know how bad that is. It depends on
what's causing the migraines. So if they're oscular migraines from
I'm talking about the regular migraine.
Yeah, from the...
Just putting pressure on the brain. But that still hurts like hell.
These two events didn't hurt. That's why. No. When they say migraines, I'm like,
I did do some research last night. Not all migraines always hurt. You can get a migraine and it might just be your eyes get affected, or your ears. Something might hurt your ears, or it's...
I hope it ain't nothing.
But what a migraine is pressure on the brain. So I guess it really depends on where the migraine is happening at to what you feel.
Probably. I don't really know.
I'm not a doctor. I'm just spitballing. So.
Yeah. But I'm hungry, so you need to chop.
Somebody left a comment, and it was an interesting comment that I really don't have a good answer for. They said they canceled all their gym trips until the coronavirus is over. Do I think that's a good idea?
No. Well, that's
honestly, I don't know. It depends on how you're viewing the coronavirus. Me personally, I do think that might be a good idea. Not because I'm scared of the coronavirus, it's because I don't want any virus. Not the flu virus, not the cold, not the coronavirus, not any. Now, does the coronavirus scare me any? Yes, it does a little bit. Only because of how hyped up it is over the media. You do not know what to believe and what not to believe. You got one group over here saying, it's killed no more people than the flu has. True. But it's killing people still. And it's still a virus. How easy is it to get rid of?
Well, here's the thing, though. People are going to stay home from the gym, but they're going to take their ass to the gas station and pump gas. You don't know where people's
I agree with her, too.
Touching that gas pump.
You cannot go through life being scared of you might get something.
Well, you can stay at home, inside your house, order a package from Amazon. You don't know who touched the package inside the box.
But the thing is you got to go to work. Yeah. You've got to go out and, like she said, get groceries. You're going to have contact with somebody at some point, and you don't know where they've been. They could have just come back from China.
Well, at any given point, you are exposed to people who have been exposed to about 600 people. You think about it. If you meet a friend who has a husband or has a wife, a spouse and a wife or whatever, and one child that goes to school with 500 other kids, you are therefore around 600 other people. You're not going to escape it.
My best advice for you, and it depends on who you are, is use your best judgment. If you know you are susceptible to getting
that's true.
Viruses easily, getting sick real easily, and you know your immune system has a hard time fighting it off, you probably should do everything you can to stay away from this.
That is very true.
Now, if you get the flu and it doesn't really phase you that much, you're over it one day, you probably shouldn't be too much worried, but still use caution. Use hand sanitizers, maybe get you a mask to go to the gym if you're worried about it.
I kept seeing all these memes where all the toilet paper is gone from Walmart and places, and I'm like, the hell is this? It is for the coronavirus. People are scared they're going to be trapped at home and won't be able to get out to get toilet paper.
Bottom line, if it scares you, do what you think is best for you. If you don't want to go to the gym because you're scared you're going to get it, that is perfectly fine. That is your choice. And I will understand. She will understand. No.
Do I think it's over the top and hyped up? Yeah.
Yeah, maybe a little bit.
Did you ever get the swine flu?
No.
Because they scared the hell out of all of us with the swine flu. What was that, bird virus? They had bird flu too?
Yeah, I never got that.
I didn't get that one. SARS.
But that does not mean do not take this threat seriously.
It doesn't mean don't take precautions, but hell, you wash your hands anyway.
But just like those other ones,
we're supposed to.
Do what you know is right to keep yourself sanitized and healthy, and just keep doing that. And if you get it, just go to the doctor and
just stay your ass at home. Don't take it to the doctor and get him sick too. So he gets me sick when I go say, hey, what the hell's wrong with my heart?
You're going to have to go to the doctor. Come on,
just joking. Well, I mean, not really, because a lot of people who have gotten it didn't even know they had it.
Do not believe the media, though. We all know how the media does. They do nothing but report the worst case scenario. Some lady can come out here and win $1 million and go give somebody half of it. They will not tell you that woman just won $1 million and gave this bum half that. Even though that's probably the nicest thing that's happening in the world today. But
they'll say she only gave him half the bitch. She could have gave him all of it. I'm sorry.
But the point is, if there's something bad happening in the world, that's what they're going to report.
It's their form of clickbait. Clickbait's not just for YouTube. It's been around forever.
And if it's not bad enough, they will twist it so it is. Let's say there was a shooting of a black man. Hold on. By a cop. That's all they tell you. Cops killing black people. What they don't tell you was it was a black cop that killed him.
I've seen that happen a few times.
I'm just using that as an example. They don't tell you everything. So do your own research. Look at how it is affecting. Look at the research behind the coronavirus. See what you got to actually be scared of. And what is its fatality rate. That's what you need to do. And then you base your judgment on that. Should you be worried, or should you say, it's just another virus. It'll pass just like the other two did.
A lot of people that are getting it really say they thought they had a cold or maybe a light
That's
case
what
of
I've
flu,
heard.
So.
I've heard if you get it, it's basically you got a strong version of the flu, pretty much.
No. They say it's kind of like in the between of a cold and a flu. They wasn't quite sure what they had. Now, of course, it can get bad if you're susceptible to disease, like he said. If you have a weak immune system, if you're very elderly, if you are very young, these things are definitely going to be harder on you. But like you said, use your best judgment. Do your own research. That's important.
We also were discussing today, and we've come to realize our 40s suck.
They really do.
Now, mind you, my back...
Hold on, they're better than the 30s.
My back problem started in the 30s. I was 38 with my back problem, but that was right there at 40.
At 37, I was dying.
We're hoping our 50s get better.
We got a ways to go for the 50s. I'm 41, so...
She's starving. I ain't ate nothing all day. So...
He's going to get his butt kicked if he don't get in the damn car.
Again, please, like, subscribe, and share. Make sure you share these videos. I mean, it takes 2 seconds just to share it. Yeah, it really means a lot to both of us. Share hers too. It really gets us out there and gets us noticed. I mean, she's got 5,000 subs.
Somebody just picked on me yesterday for not caring about burping on camera.
And it's always on my channel that she does it on.
I did it on mine yesterday. I did too.
But, I mean, it really does help. More than y'all know.
Backfire.
Check the comments if you ain't visited her channel. As y'all know, Well, some of you don't because I got some new subs. There's a link in the description. She's an awesome channel. She's an awesome woman. Go check it out.
Keto Diamond channel on YouTube.
She's also got a web page that she totally designed, upkeeps, updates regularly, and adds new stuff to it often.
Pays for.
And pays for. I think that's implied. It's
Probably.
KetoDiamond.com. It's got a complete keto foods list, beginner's guide, victory stories and success on keto from other people, including her. Go check it out.
Just a quick question. Do you think people would be surprised to know that I use the knowledge I learned from building porn sites 20 years ago to build a keto site now?
Well, they know you was an ex-porn star, so you had to learn it somewhere.
Well, I'm just saying, I think that's kind of a surprising fact.
Also, if you want to contact either one of us, our emails are in the description. Contact us. Let us, you got any questions, any concerns, you can contact us and ask us anything. We'll get back to you. And my Facebook is in there if y'all want to add me. If y'all want to talk to me on Facebook, you can.
You have my permission.
I will reply. If you add me and send me a message, I will reply. And there's Orgain Keto Protein Powder.
30%. Flower talked about that today. He said
I'm gonna watch that video.
Stuff.
I'm gonna watch that video. I haven't had time yet. 30% off your first purchase. Mix it with unsweetened vanilla almond milk, and I swear to you, it tastes just like a chocolate frosty. The vanilla is okay. She likes it, but not as good as the chocolate.
I like the chocolate.
The chocolate is really good.
We still have the vanilla. We have had
Yeah.
We haven't even touched the vanilla much.
I mean, it's drinkable. It's not nasty, but it ain't touching the chocolate.
Chocolate.
It ain't touching the chocolate. That chocolate really
The
does.
vanilla is my favorite flavor, just not that vanilla.
It really does taste like a Wendy's Frosty. And there's also something in there that I'm getting ready to go grab one of. Performance nut butter.
Oh, I had one of them today. I need to put that on my video.
They are delicious. They help.
Thank you, Miss Angie.
They help carve your cravings. Yes.
Curve your cravings.
I say it the way I want to say it. Carve your cravings, and they are really delicious. And they got some good macros in them.
They do.
So check it out.
It's hot in here.
So go check all that out. Find out tomorrow if we went to the gym or not, because we're going to discuss it. My back hurts. She's wearing a monitor, so we don't know yet. But we'll let you know tomorrow.
Corona.
We'll let you know tomorrow if we went and what we did. Oh, dang, we didn't tell them what we did.
What did we do?
Oh, when we went to the gym, like I said, my back was hurting me by the time I got there, so I kept it light. I did a light upper body workout, 20 minutes on the treadmill and 10 minutes on the hydro. And, of course, she did her regular 40-minute walk. Yeah, I can't remember how far she went. But I think it was 1.75 miles or something like that. But again, we'll let you know tomorrow about what we do today. Y'all have a good day, and we'll see y'all tomorrow.